All right, welcome folks. May 18th, 2023. We're looking at a Bitcoin at 26,894 at the time of this recording. XRP did move back up. The rest of the space was down 1.3% on the overall cryptocurrency market cap. Ethereum hanging out at 1804, and we're looking at a 46-cent XRP, but it did pump up to 47 cents briefly. Folks, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to share this one out on Twitter. We hadn't done a live stream here in a minute. It's kind of my guilty pleasure. I can't get away from it. I know I try to do the TikTok TikTok and YouTube algorithm, you know, post a couple videos, 10 to 15 minutes. I do get that, but I can't help myself. I love firing up the live show and getting after it with you guys. And so in tonight's episode, I told you guys here, Ripple selected long ago. I apologize here. We're just pulling up a couple things. Let's take a look at the sticks, but we're going to get into it, folks. Ripple selected a long time ago. You guys know where we've been at studying this story for a decade, actually. This is not just the cryptocurrency journey. This starts with understanding what money is, why it has perceived value, and what our future holds for us. This is a new reality that we're stepping into, and you guys are seeing it from CBDCs, right, to AI technology, to the loss of jobs, to the don't offend anybody by calling it a recession, upside down reality that some people aren't going to make it in. Like we call this opportunity the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. Not everyone's on the right side of this. Everyone does get a participation trophy, but that doesn't mean you're a winner. That doesn't mean you have the facts or the truth on your side. That's the difference in the new reality, that where we go back to real value. And that's why you're seeing everybody go back to gold, everybody respecting silver a little bit differently here after we see a 200 million ounce deficit. And so I actually recorded a session here, and I recorded a session here on for YouTube that's going to drop tomorrow, okay? And it's a precious metals update, and I'm going to show you guys the biggest deal in history just ended up going through. This article is what I covered, and it's going to be dropping tomorrow. Newmont seals 19 billion Newcrest takeover in top gold deal. This is the biggest gold sector transaction ever to occur. That video is going to drop tomorrow, but I just wanted to let everybody know the weekly special is on. I didn't want to wait till tomorrow night. I wanted you guys to be able to see this. And what we're looking at here, the weekly special just dropped. Andy Schectman, Miles Franklin, CEO, 33 plus years, no complaints on their service at all. 2023 silver, Krugerrands only $3.99 over spot price. That is the weekly special right now. You email info@milesfranklin.com for any business inquiries, and my good friends at Miles Franklin will take care of you. You just tell them that I sent you, and they will help hook you up. $4 over spot, and that's the setup. Like I said, all of these suppressed assets, the premiums are going up, the vaults are being drained. What's happening with XRP? Good luck finding an exchange to get it off. And now the whole space is freaking out because we have the Ledger saga that's unfolding here. Some of the worst communication that we've seen probably ever from a business perspective, but everybody's freaking out over the Ledger situation for good reason, right? We're trying to figure out that situation for securing our crypto. But I did want to share this where I'm David Schwartz here. David Schwartz striking down the FUD, and I absolutely love to see it. Sorry, I apologize, folks. What's going on here? My screen's jacked up. The CBDC platform reaffirms the significance of the XRP ledger as it's built with the same core ledger technology. It has the ability to interact with the XRPL and use XRP as a bridge currency for cross-currency and cross-border payments. He is responding to a Blockworks article here, where they run the headline, Ripple launches CBDC platform, central banks will not use or interact with XRP. And their story, Ripple's new CBDC play has no direct need for XRP. That's why my screen was off. Right there. There we go. I apologize, guys. That's why my screen was off. I haven't fired up a live stream here in a minute, so we're running through some of the technical difficulties here as we get back into the studio, firing up a live. I just had to. This is my guilty pleasure, firing up the live streams and just letting it roll. But what we love to see is we love to see David Schwartz absolutely striking down the FUD in real time here today. You see Brad, you see team, how bold, how confident are they at Ripple as they open up a new office in Dubai, acquire a Swiss company for custody and tokenizing the whole internet of value, while they spend $200 million on an SEC lawsuit, on top of investing $250 million in the NFT creator fund for the XRP ledger. But what does David Schwartz say here? The CBDC platform, because he's dispelling the FUD that this private ledger, David Schwartz himself forked the XRP ledger, created a private ledger for central bank digital currencies, and what Ripple is rolling out is their central bank digital currency platform. Now we have to ask ourselves the question here first. How in the hell are they launching a CBDC platform in the middle of an SEC lawsuit and they're going to lose and they don't care about XRP and they're giving up? When it's the complete opposite. How is it possible that they've sealed deals, contracts signed, partnerships taking place with dozens of central banks in the middle of an SEC lawsuit that's supposed to take them out? Or is it their rite of passage and they're about to get the blessing and continue on? And that's what I believe is happening here with the XRP ledger. In the shadows, utility coming online, it's late. But what did we solve first? Scalability. That's what matters. And then the next thing that matters is getting serious players to actually use the ledger and use the currency. So everybody's doing photo ops, everybody's acting like they're partners, but no real deals are getting done. When the rubber meets the road, we're talking little money, little deals. We got to get bigger institutions, bigger players, and our central banks, is the Federal Reserve a constitutional entity? No, that's a completely different conversation that I'm not going to get into. That's part of the legal battle that we're on right now. That's part of getting our country back from the private central bankers at the Federal Reserve. That's a different conversation versus what's the underlying technology that can actually run and facilitate payments in the trillions of dollars every single day, that can facilitate storing quadrillions of dollars of value in it. We have $1 trillion in the market cap of crypto, which is nothing. Okay, we are going to be settling up trillions of dollars daily on these blockchains. We are just getting started. But once again, you have to actually have that utility, and then you got to convince people that actually have money and move money to actually use it. That's what Ripple's doing. Is CBDC good or bad? That's a different conversation. Are we fighting for our rights here in America? Absolutely. And you guys across the world as well. Last night I asked to comment down below where you guys are from. We got everyone from all across this planet, all the way from Russia to South Africa, South America, Canada. A lot of people from Canada. Shout out to the Canadian family. We love you guys up there. And what we're seeing right now is everyone across the planet here is fighting. This is a matter of surviving the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. Absolutely, God willing, we get to take advantage of that opportunity. But you're seeing what 100% inflation does to Argentina. You're seeing what this inflation and the currency crisis does to countries like Turkey and the rest of the world. Iraq, banning US dollar transactions. That news just came out. That's what we're talking about here, folks, is a matter of survival for some. And for those of us that are tapped in, like I said, it's up to us to be the leaders to carry us and charge through on the legal battlefield, on the financial battlefield, on investments, on, all of the asset classes. And that's why we cover it all, top to bottom. Real estate, precious metals, prepping, cryptocurrency, obviously, security, 100%. And how do we bring in the income? That was my number one on my recession to-do list over a year ago. And here we are. This is our time. Guys, this is why I haven't been firing up the lives. We're working. We're actually not just talking about it on YouTube and TikTok and making little videos. Some people think that we just make TikToks all day and we're not building real businesses. Now, those of you that have been watching me for a while, that we're not selling out. We really haven't done any sponsorships or promotions. We just have our affiliate links. If you want to support the channel that way, that's fine. But I've just been telling you guys as a real person how I am positioning myself. Do I know everything? No. Am I the best at crypto trading? No. Am I the first person to report on the story? No. right? But I give you a real perspective. I show you how I'm running real businesses, old world, new world, physical, digital. That's true diversification amongst all the asset classes, a program that actually is working in real time. We are not losing. God, thank you. Because I don't take this as just a game. This is not a joke for me. This isn't a get rich quick shill and dump on my audience. We are in this together. Whether you're in the United States fighting against our government and our SEC that wants to stifle and kill innovation, or whether you're outside of our country fighting the good fight, God bless you. We're in this together. And I've chosen the XRP ledger. I like XCC, XLM. There's a couple others that we've acquired. But as far as what am I choosing to build on first, it's going to be the XRP ledger. NFTs, real utility, just like Ripple announced today with the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, tokenizing real estate. How do we raise private equity money for real estate for businesses and get those deals done? Right? This is what we're working on right now. Folks, this is our opportunity. And as you can tell, my energy is at 110%, just like Brad and team. Nothing is stopping us. Nothing absolutely can get in our way. God willing, we're going to make it through to the other side. We know it's going to be rough, right? But you look at the position that they've been in, doubling down. Like I said, this is not a game. This is not a joke. $250 million on an NFT creator fund. The kids, they're still trying to figure out how to attach utility to these NFTs, okay? But they invested in the ecosystem. Like I said, when the rubber meets the road with Ripple, it's a real freaking deal. It's $250 million for NFT creators. $200 million fighting the SEC, not a problem. We will cut that check. God bless them. $250 million. Oh, we're having a problem with custody, with security, Ledger having issues? Not a problem. We'll acquire Medico, $250 million. By the way, we still have $1 billion cash to deploy on growth in the ecosystem, on top of the XRP that they have plenty of. And I'm telling you guys right now, by the time this full story is revealed, by the time they lift the veil for the masses, it is going to be too late. And I still get people. I put out a video today. Ripple flipped the switch. And we got people in the comments. What are you talking about? Chart still says 40 cents. 10 years, no success at all. We're not talking about price. Price is a distraction. And it's a way to distort the real value for the masses who don't do the real research. To understand that Ripple's been sitting at the table with the Hong Kong Monetary Authority right next to Brad Garlinghouse years ago. Today's announcement is no surprise. Where have you been? And what does Blockworks try to spin it? They try to spin it and say that it doesn't involve the XRP ledger and it has no use for the XRP token. Well, that's complete FUD. And so after that rant, we bring it back to David Schwartz here as he comes in and destroys the FUD. The CBDC platform reaffirms the significance of the XRP ledger as it's built with the same core ledger technology. It has the ability to interact with the XRP ledger and use XRP as a bridge currency for cross-currency and cross-border payments. Like David says, like we've been saying, all of this does is increase the need for that neutral bridge currency. People are going to want walled gardens. Build your walled garden. JP Morgan coin, Goldman Sachs coin, whoever you are, you want to build your walled garden, that's fine. Okay, when you want to drop the walls and you want to interoperate with the rest of the system, with the rest of the financial system, the rest of the world, other currencies, and you want to trade any form of value, and you want to source the best liquidity, you come back to the XRP ledger and you come back to the XRP native currency that is that neutral bridge currency. And that's never going to go away. And I'm telling you guys, the deals have been done and people are getting wore out. People are getting tired. People are giving up. They're no longer showing up. They're quitting, turning the key. And they're still in my comments talking about a 40-cent XRP without understanding that price is a distraction. It's a metric to distort the value of an asset. That's what today's price is, especially with the amount of derivatives trading and leverage that we have in this space. Same thing happening with our precious metals. Now, there's one other thing I wanted to show you guys here tonight. As we warned about, folks, thank you for the gifts. Echo, thank you for the gifts, everyone. Thank you for the support. Thank you for smashing the thumbs up. What we're looking at here, folks, is a shakeup that we haven't seen in a long time. Marjorie Taylor Greene, whether you love her, whether you hate her, whether you're a fan, whether she offends you, doesn't matter. Today, she introduced articles of impeachment against Joe Biden. Why does that matter? As we warned about, when this starts to get exposed and the masses start to wake up, you hit an inflection point, right? Where the other side knows they're going down and they don't care to play dirty. And I'm looking directly into the camera and I'm speaking from my heart, folks. May God be with us, because they're going to play dirty. They don't want us to win. Why do you think the Federal Reserve has rug pulled us? You think they're our friends? No. And like I said, this is all a great transfer of wealth to the 1% in the elite and those that are tapped in. We're not the average person. We're not the normal person. The masses are tuned into a program that has them completely asleep. And these folks are seeing it now. And thank God we still have an opportunity to wake up and position ourselves. That's the thing. I understand a lot of us that have been here in the space in crypto, in investments, have kind of woken up to this reality and seen it for what it is. It's wore us out. It's been a long ride, right? But thank God we haven't really gone through it yet, because it gives us opportunity to still save some. And I know for many of us, we're just like, let's get this over with, pull off the Band-Aid, reset the system, restructure it, revalue it, and get it over with and set us free. And I'm right there with you, right? But in the meantime, I can't control that. But what we can do is we can save as many people as we can before this situation gets worse and before this situation completes and finalizes this reset, restructure, revalue, where we're not talking about 1 ounce of silver being at $23 US. We're not talking about gold dropping down today. It's on sale right now. $1,958, I think, is where it was at. I don't know the current price. Suppressed assets on sale, deals that are going to just blow you away, yet to be announced and finalized. And why would they even be playing around with a company if they thought this company wasn't going to survive, if they thought this company wasn't going to make it, if they thought that this company was going to have to abandon the XRP ledger, the exact ledger that the CBDC platform is built off of, the XRP ledger? It's just a forked private. But like we said, it only increases the need for that neutral bridge currency. David cutting through the FUD once again tonight. We love to see that. And folks, we come on here. I just had to fire up a live because it had been a minute. And I do like firing up the live sessions. I like being able to rant. I like being able to speak my mind. And I like being able to share how we're moving through this thing. And just keep it real with you guys, right? Nothing to sell you. I have resources for you. We try to bring as much value as possible. We're backed by a team. We're backed by a community. If you want to join it, it's at the website. You guys know that deal, right? But you know I'm not here to sell you on anything. I'm just here telling you how I see it and showing you how we're navigating it. Saturday, we got a big session coming up with the Casino Coin guys. Really looking forward to that. We're going to get Daniel on and Jack, and we're going to have both of them on for a session where we're going to be talking about the Casino Coin project, real utility on the XRP ledger. This is my focus right now. Is the next phase for me is building on the XRP ledger. Getting in, actually building out utility through cryptocurrency, DLT technology. How do we get it down? How do we do it? I know I'm not the developer type. That's why we got to partner with them. That's why we got to bring them aboard, right? And so right now, we're setting up all this on the back end, getting ready to move, getting ready to launch our NFT project, right? Getting ready to tokenize real estate on the XRP ledger, getting ready to tokenize businesses on the XRP ledger, right? So for me, I just hope that I can share that positive energy with the community here tonight. It's an absolute blessing to come at you guys here as we see that we still are seeing stuff unfold that's unprecedented. An impeachment of a president. We see folks like Dianne Feinstein showing up, not even being aware that she's been missing from Congress for months. You know, you look at this situation in DC and it's just like, what is that reality over there, right? What is going on over there? Funny stuff. I call it the DC dance. Some of these politicians that are supposed to be running our country look like they don't even know where they're at, literally. What is going on, right? But it's all the more opportunity for us, right? And like I said, God willing, wow. And so while we still have a chance, get the word out, get folks tapped in. We're going back to the basics in the Discord group as far as our classes. We're going to go back to security. We're going to go back to side hustle. We're going to have an updated real estate session. What we're going back to is what got us here, and we're doubling down on it. Just continuing to press on. Like I said, the number one thing is income. That's why it was so important that we started talking about other things other than just crypto, other than just XRP. We started talking about the businesses. How do we invest in real estate? How do we not get cleaned out when it comes to our 401ks that just got slashed 20% last year? What do we do right now? Now, right now, folks, we did end the free one-on-one sessions for our Discord group, so that deal has ended, but you can still get into our Discord group if you would like. Like I showed you, the weekly special is running about $4 over spot on your silver ounces, okay? $4 over spot from Miles Franklin is the special right now, so go check that out. Okay, we'll have the links on down below for you guys, okay? And then other than that, we have the link for the EliPal Titan wallet there as well. If you guys want to support the channel, you can use our affiliate links. You can join our investment community. You can get tapped in with us. And the energy was infectious, not just at XRP Vegas, but at the meetup that we had for our Discord group. So in Vegas, we had an exclusive Discord community group that kind of turned into a bigger party than just our Discord group. The whole gang came back from the XRP Vegas conference. Digital asset investor Brad Kimes, the cool guy, and some of the other folks came through. And we partied and we had fun, but it was a mature adult conversation. And folks, it was not about price. As I was talking about, we got the kids in the comments complaining about price still, not realizing that the Ripple is working with the biggest players in the world. Another deal today announced in the middle of this SEC lawsuit. So let's focus on what we're going to be building, and let's focus how we're going to manage this wealth. Because for me, this deal's set in stone. The suppressed assets don't stay suppressed forever. Fiat currencies don't reign king forever. Never have, never will. And so they get reset, they get restructured right now every 50 years is the pattern that we're looking at. 50 years ago, we took the dollar off the gold standard. 50 years before that, the Bretton Woods Agreement was signed, bringing us back to after the Great Depression in the World War II, establishing the US dollar as the world reserve currency. Before that, we get the creature from Jekyll Island, the Federal Reserve, right? Back to the basics. Why are we stacking these alternatives? Because they've proven themselves over 2,000 plus years. It's very, very simple. Why are we also diversifying on the other end into this new technology? Because it can facilitate and solve trillion-dollar problems. It's very simple, right? It can facilitate settling trillions of dollars daily with ease. The best liquidity in the world. And I don't know if Echo's still here in my chat, but Echo retweeted my post and he said they did flip the switch. And for those of you, the real ones, you get it. They did flip the switch. There's a new vibe. There's a new energy amongst Brad and team. How is it possible that Brad shows up to a conference of a bunch of crazy XRP army folks? How is that possible? It's because we got the truth on our side, folks. We are going to win. We are the good guys and gals, okay? And our time is coming. And so from Vegas, he's shaking hands. He's hanging out with the boys and the girls in the XRP army. Coming in so classy and smooth as ever. Before he sets off to Dubai, launches the new headquarters. Before we announce this week, the Swiss move into the Medico, custody, and tokenizing the Internet of Value. Before he announces the deal today, Hong Kong Monetary Authority tokenizing real estate on the XRP ledger, private CBDC solution. Got it. in the middle of spending $200 million fighting our own government. And as he said, you guys want to keep playing this game? We'll go invest $250 million in Switzerland. We're not just some little tech startup out of San Francisco. We're not playing this game. We've tried to play along. We tried to be nice. But if you want to screw us over, you want to keep us held up 2 years in a lawsuit, that's fine. We'll play along. We'll play ball. We're nice. But we are going, in the meantime, to spend $250 million buying this Medico company out of Switzerland. That is such a massive deal. A company that, like Brad says, in its DNA has compliance. It's a perfect move. Ripple's already at 800 employees. They just added another 100 in one swoop. $250 million. Oh, by the way, still got a Billy Cash ready to deploy. Correct. Got it. SEC who? Bear market what? What recession are you talking about? Like he said, we're about to win this thing, and then we're throwing the real party. Boy, the energy was incredible. And like I said, we weren't talking about price. We're talking about wealth. We're talking about wealth. We're talking about, what are you building? What's your business? What are you doing? How can I support you? And the vibe was infectious. Incredible. I'm still reflecting on being able to take the stage for the first time. Huge shout out to Brad Kimes. Brad Kimes, digital asset investor and the cool guy, for putting that thing on, making it happen. Massive. Massive. Now, I'm going to wrap up this session, folks. We're trying to get back into our rhythm. So we're going to be dropping content. We're going to keep you up to date because it's about to break. You guys understand. You see where we're at. This thing's about to go. 100% about to pop. We are getting the Hinman documents, getting the Hinman emails. They are damning to our government. Not just Bill Hinman, not just the SEC. It shows the character of how our government and all of the three-letter agencies have been operating. And like I said, articles of impeachment getting introduced today are like just regular news. Like, it doesn't even surprise anybody at this point. In fact, I mean, some would argue that it's late. As it's now come out, all the things. I'm not even going to speak on it, but you see what's coming out. We're right there, folks. So, with my parting words, I'll just say, hang in there. We got and we deserve everything that's coming our way, and it's going to be absolutely massive. Like I said, nothing can stop Ripple, XRP, selected years ago. I believe that you were selected for this moment in time as well. Why did your creator, whoever that is, whatever vibe you're catching, why did they put you in this existence, in this reality at this moment in time? I believe part of our opportunity here is to save as many good people as we can. So that's all I speak on. That's all I put out for you. And I hope that you guys can take something from it. Okay? On the way out, if you can do me a favor, smash that thumbs up for me, and let's share this message far and wide. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that notification bell and you've subscribed. Okay? I appreciate all of you guys. Everything's at my website. God bless you all.